San Benedetto del Tronto, or how I always like it to call San Benedetto dello Stronzo. I was born in this town a while ago, and many things happen, like for everybody of us. Everybody has their own journey and their own life and experience. I was born in this little town in the central part of Italy, and for a while I've been believing to what everybody were believing. You born, you go to school, you get a job, you get a fucking relationship, you get a fucking kids, and then you're getting fucking dead. I believed in Jesus, I believed in the Pope, I believed to all the things that everybody told me to believe. What is life at the end? If it's nothing more than what you have been told to believe, and then everybody believes it and becomes reality. A beautiful book I read recently that a great friend I made working at Espressina gave me this book, Sapiens. Very hard to pronounce the name of the writer, something like Harari. This is the surname, I think. So the book is wonderful, and they explain everything I came to realize in a way that it feels like, fuck it, it's so bloody obvious why people doesn't understand that we are just the result of circumstances that it's out of our control. So where you born determine who you are. You born in Afghanistan, you will believe to certain things. You believe in you born in Thailand, and you will believe in to certain things. You born in Italy, you will believe certain things. And because everybody believes it, then it becomes your reality. Reality is a big word. It means really nothing, honestly. What is real? It's what is real? The fact that 1 million, 60 million people, 200 billion people believes it doesn't make it real. So basically we go through life based on illusions. One illusion after another. We kill for that, we fight for that, we argue for that, we build cities, empires for that, and it's nobody's fault, because when we're born we are gonna be shaped in the way that our parents want, society wants, and the circumstances we are in want, and you will just repeat a script unaware of what is really the script about. So believing that someone is stupid or someone is smart at the end of the day is just the ego, and it's just an illusion, because how can you be wrong when you literally haven't choose any of your processing faults? And how can you be right when you haven't choose any of your processing thoughts? The external circumstances choose it for you, and you react by default. So I feel it's really complicated to go through life when you're aware of that, because you start to get really confused, because you start to try to figure out what is this life about. You try to figure out what everything you have believed that was real is actually it is about. And if you're not careful, you will lose your mind in the process, because it will be so complicated and so hard that you won't be able to accept it. And I think a lot of people lost their mental health over the centuries because of this. So when you start to think that why I'm here, so if I'm like in Sapiens amazingly explained, if you are just the result of circumstances, why we are dead, why we are here, why do we have a life purpose? Do we have it? I don't know. I don't have a kind of answer. I like to believe that we do, but you won't have the answer. And then sometimes you get some strange happenings, some strange events, some vision, some extraordinary events that makes things even more complicated, because most of the time they will give you some sort of answer but won't be the complete answer. So you're still confused and lost, except that, oh, yep, there is even more than what I thought. That even that, if you're not careful, is going to get you like down the rabbit hole mentally, affect your mental health. So what is life about? I have no idea. I literally I'm getting more and more confused over the year, and I tried to understand. I tried to explain it, like so many of us in the last 40 trillion years. Everybody, a lot of people try to figure out what the hell is all of this. Some people gave it an answer, like if you ever heard about near-death experience, that people that go to the other side and come back with the knowledge of why we are here. Some people, like me, has some little extraordinary experience, and as I always say, extraordinary just because it's not something we have every day, but in itself they are nothing extraordinary. They're just life experiences. So some people like me, they get some of those experiences, and it gets you even more confused, because it makes you feel maybe I understand, but maybe no. Maybe it's like this, or maybe not. Maybe I have to do that, or maybe not. So you keep going, and then everybody else in my same condition, they will make different choice. I made mine. The one I made is trying to become a better human being, and I don't ask myself anymore what life's about. I just try to be a good person, and I try my best to improve and become better. It's not easy. It's fucking hard, really fucking hard. but I keep going. So today I'm just in the mood of random chatting and keep going with the experiment of telling stories, recording. Is it recording the right term? I don't know. Anyway, recording my town in this case, and in a sort of travel guide. So let's go back to my favorite subject. It's synchronicities, and this one, it's a small one, but fascinating, and a beautiful story to tell every now and then. This one is about when I lived in New Zealand, and one evening my brother told me that he lost his international driving license. Okay, you know, he might have been drunk the night before and lost it. Fair enough. In that period, it was when I was reading The Secret, and I was trying to apply like what I was reading in the book in everyday life. I was trying to, it was a very tough period, and I needed hope, and this book gave it to me. And I tried to apply what the book was saying, living in the now, feeling and thinking positive. And I did try apply, and to be honest, amazing thing happened in that period. It was really like the book was saying, when you focus in the now and you focus in the present and you uplift your emotions, you draw to you all the best circumstances, all the best experiences, and it did happen. It really did happen in so many things, with jobs, relationship, friendship, and even with this, that I believe it was part of all those energy that I was attracting to me, those good energy I was building up and attracting in my life experience. So one afternoon, I finished work. At the time I was working in this beautiful cafe in front of Britomart at the beginning of a Queen Street, between Britomart and Westfield Shopping Mall. It was called Number One Queen Street Cafe and Bar. It's beautiful. I miss that place at that time, till now. So I finished work. I walked back home, and for some reason something drew my attention, and there was something on the floor, on the ground, right in front of a shop, around the corner from where I lived at the time. So I saw this piece of paper, and I've been compelled. I feel compelled to look at that. I feel compelled to take it. I feel compelled to open it. And when I opened it, the best explanation would be wow. It was my brother's driver license. It's literally, obviously, like, if you believe that, if you believe what I do believe now, obviously it would be no surprise. But obviously, if you're not aware about synchronicities, about the power of now, and the power of good emotion attracting good circumstances, you would just feel like wow, how that is possible. What a coincidence. This guy lost the night before a driver license, been there all day, from like all night and all day. The wind, a piece of paper, I mean, the wind could just blow it away. Or maybe the wind did blow it away and push it right in front of my, around my building. And it was just there, in front of me, a piece of paper that compelled me to look down so that I could be able to discover my brother's driver's license. So I took it home. Obviously my brother was incredulous. It's like, how is it possible? I lost it last night. How the hell it was there? So obviously I wouldn't say I know. I believe to know that there was no coincidence, that it was there because for me to see it. Because in that period I was building up this momentum, this good energy. Because something I realized that more you focus on the good energy regarding what's happening out there, and it's like you are like a battery. It's like those good energies start to building up and make you more and more powerful, more and more energetic. I would say you are a magnet, and more energy, more good energy you build up, and more the magnet becomes stronger, and more amazing experience will attract to you. And in that period I was really forcing myself to feel good until upon some time I would actually feel amazing, like I wouldn't even need to do anything. I would just feel it, like I was able to rewire my brain, and there was a period where literally amazing experience after another that would just show up in my life, apparently with no reason, but obviously there was a reason. And that's why I attracted to me certain people. I attracted to me, like the driver license of my brother, and that driver license could have been everywhere, and I would never see it anymore. Someone could have picked it up, throw it away. No, it was right in front of me, and I was walking straight, head up, and I felt look down. I feel that I have to look down, and how many pieces of paper you see, how many of them you go and check what they are? Very rare. So for me, but that day I had to check and open it and see what it was, and it was my brother's driver license. So it's not easy to maintain the state, even if you have the proof that it works. Now you have the proof that if you feel good, it will attract good things, but it is hard because we are human beings. We have a human body, and everything can trigger our emotions, and really few of us is so strong mentally to maintain that balance, and it's very easy that that balance would be thrown off, and that's what happened to me, because then at some point I had to face a big challenge and make a decision, and I lost that balance, that then caused me slowly to see all the great things that were happening actually falling apart and falling away from me. The good things that when you find again the balance, you can restart to attract to you what you feel. So no point to believe me, you can just try That's the only way. You try and see what's happening. Thinking good, feeling good, keep the balance, keep the emotions under control, and slowly, day by day, see what's happening. Have a great day from San Benedetto dello Stronzo, and I talk to you later, guys. I'll leave you with this beautiful sunset. Actually, bloody me and my bloody English, this beautiful sunrise. It's just magical.